What's up, everyone? I'm Jay Heilman, host of Kingdom Builder TV, and from today's Christian Entertainment. We're here at Rock the Lake in Lakeview, Ohio, and I am here with the one and only Matthew West.
What's
Matthew,
up, man?
thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, good to be here.
We're really excited to see you today, man. It's been a while. We caught the All In tour when you guys did that last year. And excited. We came all the way from Florida to come see you play here.
Nice. Well, it's a beautiful. It almost feels like Florida out here today. Like we're on the water, and it's hot. So I mean, those two things are things I think about when I think of Florida: heat and water. And
you know, I heard that you did something today for the first time.
Yeah,
out here on the lake.
I rode a jet ski. I've never done that before, which is strange. I mean,
I live in Florida and I've never driven a jet ski.
Well, then good. I'm glad I'm not alone. But man, it was fun getting out there riding that jet ski. I had my daughter with me this weekend on the road, and so the two of us went out there and had a good time. We had a little scare because we got pulled over by the police, and I guess because whoever's jet ski I was riding didn't have like updated registration. So I thought I was gonna get arrested before I even did my concert, you know. So
Matthew West can't be here today because he's in the slammer.
The worst part was I didn't know. I've never ridden one of those, so I didn't know how to stop. So the police boat tells me to stop, and I just kept floating past him because I couldn't figure out how to do it. So anyway, everything worked out. I don't have a police record, and we're ready to go.
Well, Matthew, I'm really excited because you have a brand new single called "The God Who Stays."
Yeah.
Tell us about this new single and the inspiration behind it.
Yeah, it's always exciting to release new music, and "The God Who Stays" is a brand new song. I started writing that at the piano actually, so you can always kind of tell which songs of mine started at the piano and at the guitar, I think anyways, and that's one that definitely started the piano and really started just as a late night conversation with God one night. I always strive to write honest lyrics, and a lot of the lyrics that I write come from this place of honesty of just having a hard time acknowledging that God could use somebody as flawed as me, and that's really what this song's about. Just that amazement that God doesn't give up on us when we're less than perfect, that He's in it for the long haul with us, that He stays with us. He doesn't run from us. He doesn't get fed up with us. He keeps pursuing us and keeps saying, "I'm not done with you." And I think a lot of people deal with abandonment issues in their life, and a lot of times the devil will try to make us feel like God's gonna leave us just like somebody else did.
Yeah.
And I've already been hearing from people just how the message of this song has really kind of hit the mark, just letting them know, wait a minute, doesn't matter who's left you or walked out on you in your life, there's one who never will.
And one thing I noticed about your music over the year, I've followed you since the first record, and
since I was a baby, right? I've heard that you stalked me from. No,
yeah. I'm sorry. It's out of the bag now.
Yeah.
Over the years, just all the music you've released, it's been encouraging to me because we deal with music all the time. So when I'm able to sit and listen to these records and actually be affected myself, not just telling people about them, that's when it hits me personally. And and when I first heard this song, I'm like, this single doesn't seem like a fan story like some of the other songs. It seemed like it had been more personal to you by the way that you were singing, and I love it. And this is actually your first single in your recent signing with Providence. So you signed with a new label and stuff, and a lot of fans, including myself, are wondering when should we expect a new Matthew West record?
Yeah, very soon. Very soon. I'm going to be actually releasing several new songs throughout the fall. So it's going to be music kind of coming out in waves, and then a whole album coming out early in 2020.
Okay.
So I'm super excited. A lot of new songs, a lot of new things going on in my life, and new inspiration comes along with that. So you mentioned a new record deal, which for most people most people don't really even think about like when an artist switches to another label or anything like that. They just know new music came out, but for the artist, when you make a change like that and you work with a new label, it's a pretty seismic shift, and but it's very exciting. A lot of new things going on, so very excited about the new music.
Well, you recently took part of Michael W. Smith's 35 years of Friends
I did,
concert
yeah.
celebration. That
I just saw
aired
it on
TBN.
TV.
Yeah, TBN. What was that experience like for? I mean, you grew up, listening to Michael W. Smith, didn't you?
But yeah, it was an honor. I mean, as a kid growing up in church, you couldn't escape Michael W. Smith's music. So
Did you tell him that?
oh yeah, like man, I tried not to listen. No, he's just the real deal. He's a very genuine man, and not just a gifted musician, and he's had such a legacy. So it was fun to be invited to be part of a tribute for him, and it was like the who's who of musicians and artists that gathered at this arena in Nashville to pay tribute to Michael W. And I looked around that backstage area, and you definitely feel like you don't belong. You're like, wow, look at all these people here. What am I doing here? But I was honored that they asked me to come and sing a song to tribute him.
That's cool. Well, you're not only an accomplished artist in your own right, but you've released a lot of award-winning albums, but written some books, and you've done some acting and hosted award shows like the K-Love Awards.
Yeah.
Is there something that you haven't done yet that you'd like to do?
Yeah, I've been wanting to do my own radio show and take over somebody's. No, I'm just kidding. I was gonna talk about trying to take over your job.
If the money's right.
No, yeah, no. I mean, hey, there's things that I've been working on. I've been, dreaming of, maybe a podcast or something like that. I have a hard time sitting still, and my issue is that I try to do too much versus the opposite. I've never been accused of being lazy. And sometimes I wish I was lazier, But yeah, I'm always doing new stuff. I'll probably write a new book too. That's hard. The songwriting feels easy compared to writing books. But
well, I really enjoyed Hello, My Name Is. That was a great book.
I've released I think 5 books now, and I haven't had a bestseller yet. I like to call them better sellers. I'm a better selling author, not a best-selling author yet. But thanks to this interview, all of your viewers and listeners are going to hear about my book, and now I'm going to shoot straight up to the top of the charts, right?
Yes, sir.
I'll be right up there with Joel Osteen, maybe.
Oh, okay. Were you serious about that?
Okay, I don't know. Maybe not.
Well, Matthew, as 2019, we can't even talk today. It's the weather.
2019.
It's getting to me. What do you want to accomplish by the end of the year? Anything else that's on the radar, like tours and stuff?
Well, we're gonna play probably maybe 50 more shows before the end of the year, something like that. Maybe a little less than that, 35 to 50. I'm gonna be finishing an album. I'm producing and working with a new artist named Leanna Crawford. We're finishing her record deal. So we're making her new album this year. So we're gonna make 2 albums. We're writing songs with a lot of other artists for their albums. Spending some time with my friend Micah Tyler, wrote a few songs with him, and Sanctus Real, and a lot of different groups that I get the chance to be a part of with their creative process. So gonna be a busy 2019, but it's cool. And I think my phone's ringing. It's my wife. So this is how much you're a priority. I'm not answering. Now I'm gonna get in trouble because I didn't pick up, but I'm willing to get in trouble for you guys.
I'm gonna let him go, but we appreciate Matthew West.